Christian Times presents World Christian News.
A new book from a Vatican journalist for Vatican journalists. A book on papal communication aims to connect the history of Vatican's communication office with the theology of the Second Vatican Council. The book is authored by Veronica Giacometti, an editor of Italian news agency ACI Stampa and a former intern at the Radio Vaticano. Giacometti said the book is important because it connects contemporary Catholic communicators to the Church tradition. Tradition means transmitting knowledge. It is important that Vatican experts know how popes have communicated in recent decades. This book can be a working tool. It contains basic information for Vatican journalists. For example, what is a bollettino? How is the press office structured? Among other questions, Giacometti said she aimed to put the traditions of Vatican journalists on paper. Holy See calls for boosting peaceful use of nuclear energy. Vatican Secretary for Relations with States, Archbishop Paul Richard, on 16 September addressed the General Conference to the International Atomic Energy Agency. The Holy See has reiterated its support for the efforts and contribution of the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, to nuclear non-proliferation and disarmament, as well as to the safe, secure and peaceful development and operation of nuclear technologies. The Archbishop pointed out that any effort to bring about social advancement and promote the common good must be based on a desire to ensure the integral development of every man and woman. The human person is the central subject of development, he said, citing the UN Declaration on the Right to Development. In this regard, Pope Francis lamented that our immense technological and scientific advances and development have not always been accompanied by a development in human responsibility, values and conscience. Naples, Italy, September 19, 2019, 10:06 a.m. CNN reports the miracle of liquefaction of the blood of early church martyr Saint Jonoris took place on Thursday in Naples. The blood was shown to have liquefied shortly after 10 a.m. during Mass in the Naples Cathedral of the Assumption of Mary. The Mass was celebrated by Cardinal Crescenzio Sepe, Archbishop of Naples, who in his homily strongly criticized the violent crimes of Neapolitan streets. Despite the city's recurring miracle, the evil that the hateful and the violent killers commit in Naples is limitless, he said. In effect, they try to kill at birth just the possibility of making a future. This, he noted, generates fear and insecurity and goes against the common good. We must ask ourselves, does Naples still have a great and sincere heart? You as citizens of today's Naples have to answer this question with truth, therefore with realism, with honesty and courageously, without letting ourselves to be taken by a false nostalgia of the times we once had, he stated. Saint Jonoris, or San Genora in Italian, the patron of Naples, was a bishop of the city in the 3rd century whose bones and bloods are preserved in the cathedral as relics. He is believed to have been martyred during the Diocletian persecution. The reputed miracle is locally known and accepted, though has not been the subject of official church recognition.